He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening. Y'all. All right, Ricky, y'all, and Special K and Rocky, y'all need to help me out with this here. When did black men, in particular, y'all started just hating out on other black men? In particular, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, y'all, they're saying that he is calling LeBron James out over his recent behavior. Now, they're saying, quote, some of the things that he's done and said are really beneath him as far as I could see, according to Kareem Abdul per ESPN. Now, he said some of the great things that he's done, he's standing on both sides of the fence almost, you know. He said, it makes it hard for me to accept that when he's committed himself to a different take on everything, it's hard to figure out where he's standing. You've got to check him out every time. And he went on and on to say some things, you know, about over the years that, you know, that he's been asked to comment on and write about LeBron James. And he said a couple of years ago, he wrote an article for Sports Illustrated about LeBron James as a sports person of the year. And he said this, this generation couldn't do any better in the hero department than Mr. LeBron James. He said part of being a hero is to have both the modesty to feel unworthy, such a heavy, y'all, word, and the strength to accept the responsibilities, y'all, that comes with others looking on you to do, you know, certain things to be a hero. And then he went on and talk about all these different things. But who died and made him king? How could he? Why would he say stuff about LeBron James? LeBron James, they say he bought a whole school or whatever. He helped the black community out and stuff or whatever. And he's amazing for us. But what is Kareem's problem? Did Kareem do any of these things when he was a big-time basketball player? Or was he part of the one when they had all these different women? I'm not sure.
No, he was definitely part of a big part of the civil rights movement. Back, I'm talking about when it was unpopular to, you know, to stand up and fight. He was one of the ones standing next to Muhammad Ali and, you know, Dr. King. And, he's you know.
Yeah, but I think what he's saying, Gary, is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is like he wants LeBron to be on one side only. Like, LeBron, he expresses his thoughts and opinions on a case-by-case basis. Like, you would never see LeBron go out and just jump out there just because on a social situation. He likes to get all the information himself before he puts his thoughts and opinions out there. And sometimes they're different than what Kareem Abdul-Jabbar believes. So Kareem is like, man, pick a side. You know, sometimes you're on this side, sometimes you're on that side of the fence. Pick a side and stay there. So that's what he's talking about. He's kind of confused. So
does he have that right to say that?
Everyone has their own right.
But LeBron don't have to respond to it. I mean,
and he chose not to.
Exactly. Well, he just needs to keep that to himself then. I mean, that's making...
He opened up a whole lot of doors. He got some say-so now.
Yeah.
You know, he might not be right about everything, but he definitely has some say. He definitely, you know, come from that era of Jim Brown and, you know, Jackie Robinson, all of those athletes who's opened up doors where the athletes could have what they have now. And Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was part of that.
Well, let's hope that, you know, that nothing happen where they get into a big fight and stuff and start slapping in the public, too, like everybody else been doing lately. So, all right, then. Well, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all, everybody's saying how good Meagan Good is, honey. It's been reported, y'all, that actress Meagan Good decided to end her marriage last year, which we all know when she filed for divorce, y'all, from Christian motivational speaker, Mr. Devon Franklin. Now they're saying she got her a new man, honey, and they're saying, y'all, that he's a battle rapper. Now, according to reports, they said Meagan, honey, and battle rapper Disaster, y'all, are reportedly dating. Now, they're saying that the two started off as workout partners, honey, in Los Angeles. They say, but now that people are saying that they are very close, and Meg and Disaster believe that they are definitely a hot couple, y'all. Now, they have pictures of him,
what you going to do with all them Shirley Caesar dresses?
I know. And people, you know, then a lot of people... People are upset because he's of European culture.
Lord.
Yeah, but I mean, he seems to be a nice, and he looks like more Megan type. He's real rugged looking, you know, long hair and stuff like that. And you know, Megan, she didn't really seem to be the church woman type. You know, she has a sex appeal, and she wasn't ready to be on the first pew, Ricky, in church.
You trying to say she for the streets?
No, I ain't saying she for the streets, but I said she kind of need a little rough. Some women like little roughness around the edge.
She probably wants something different, Gary. You know,
and that's good thing. She got and she definitely got her something different too, honey. I'm sure
Oh,
he ain't
rough
took the
neck.
Bible and all that other stuff, honey. You know. So Maria,
Gotta
have you
watch
seen
your-
Disaster?
Gotta get a rough
No,
neck.
but that's a real interesting name, Disaster. You go from the preacher to disaster. That is real special. But as long as she's happy, you know,
That's all that
that's
matters,
all that
Maria.
matters.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
And women are tired of these boring black men, honey, that just always talking about what they can do. And so they want something, you know, something different, whatever. I mean, just like they was talking about Sierra, saying that Sierra is using, what's his name, Russell. They say he's very boring.
No, Gary,
So-
no.
That was
I don't-
one person that said that.
They've been together for a long time. I don't think he that boring. They still together. They doing well. You don't
I
hear
hope
nothing
my
about
daughters
them.
find somebody boring.
Okay. That's
Right.
every
Right.
father's
Nobody
dream.
named Disaster.
Right. Sitting at the dinner
He got
table
all
with
them
a,
babies. Can't be
with a
too
great
boring with all
Swisher
them
sweet in
babies.
between his teeth.
And he's probably real good to Megan. And if he love her and he make her feel good, Gary, let them be.
Oh, no, I'm happy for him because I'm tired. It's
Okay.
about time that these girls go get their reparations somewhere else. But anyway, congratulations, Megan.
That white dude finna put money back into the system.
Oh,
I hope he does, honey. All right, the color today, y'all, is gossamer. On the high end, you say gossamer. On the low end, just say beautiful pink. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.